JAMPACT. Promise, potential, progress.
We're currently looking at packing 15 barrels and supporting over 600 students. That will be approximately 12 schools.
What are you doing right now?
Yeah, my task is just to get the book bag from that section. Book bag come to me like this, open, and you get 3 notebook, 1, 2, 3, with a ruler,
Right.
and that's it. And then I pass it on to the next station who put a pencil case in it, what have pencils, glue, crayon, eraser, pencil sharpener, and things of that nature. So it's the station running like a real oil conveyor belt.
Assembly line.
Assembly line, that's it.
Good afternoon. I'm Tassie Scarlett, current president of JAMPACT. So I'm currently labeling the barrels for shipment, and we label them consigned to National Education Trust. I'm labeling all the barrels consistently to ensure that they get to National Education Trust, who provides us with a waiver for the barrels.
I am packing barrels to go to our elementary school in Jamaica, Ali Primary School.
Where's that school located?
It's located in Ali, there, Clarendon,
Right. Why is that school so important to you, Dr. Wright?
because that's the school I went to.
Yeah?
That's the school I went to growing up. And actually, most of us went to that school in that neighborhood, so it is very important. And I also know that growing up, I didn't have a lot. So, the teachers gave me a lot at school, and I know the need is there for students in that school.
My name is Sandra Warner. Well, I'm packing, as you see, the pre-pack the bag. I'm doing the sharpener, the glue, the crayon, the eraser, and the scissors.
I'm Alex. Just helping pack up bags for the kids in Jamaica. I usually like helping out my friends with anything that they need. And one of my friends asked if I can come help her out with this activity, so I thought I'd come out and help today.
My name is Opal Wright. For me, it's very important because I like the giving back idea, and especially giving back to my country of birth. So that's why this is a good idea today that I'm here.
And then Portmore and Marvelly. Portmore.
Gregor Park?
Marvelly and Gregor Park can go Portmore. So Portmore, Gregor Park, and there was another one from St. Catherine that we put together in one barrel to make it easier. So I'm Angela. I'm a volunteer with JAMPACT. Been doing this with the school supplies drive for a couple of years now. So here we're trying to, not trying, but we are sorting how many boys and girls for each school that we sponsor. And then we write this number on here, stick it on the barrel. It makes the packing easier, and we get out of here on time. So that's the easiest task.
My name is Bob D'Souza, and I happen to be a shipping consultant, a Caribbean shipping consultant. With me here at the facilities of Econocarib is Mr. Ralston Bailey and Mr. Battelle Minor. Well, as you can see, we're doing a back-to-school drive. And for a number of years now, I have been involved with such in giving back to the community, because for what they are doing, it is well worth it, and the need is there. So, you know, we've always partnered with them in making sure that the supplies get to Jamaica safely.
Georgia McCarthy. I'm the co-chair, the current co-chair for the Education Committee. And basically, you know, what we do annually is provide school supplies for the children in Jamaica, children who are a little less fortunate. And we do the best we can. You know, we've been doing it for 20 plus years, and it's been successful. Well, I am currently organizing the schools, the children count, boys versus girls, and exactly, you know, what's needed in the various schools. And, you know, subsequently, we're packing the barrels accordingly.
Well, you know, that's it right there. The kids in Jamaica is the important piece to me. From JAMPACT mission, from I was introduced to JAMPACT, the mission is to nurture the younger kids so them grow up to be better adults. They contribute more to the community. So for me, you know, you can't ask for anything better than that. It's to gear them from them younger, which is easy to bend, and you bend them in the right way, they can be good citizens, contribute to the country. Next thing you know, them a prime minister, them a contribute doctor, lawyer, and things of that nature. So the little that we put in now, it can turn out with some big thing later on, and that's the mission.
So JAMPACT is a non-profit organization based in New York. We are focused on early childhood education across the island of Jamaica. We have been established for 24 years, and our main event is our school supplies drive, where we ship school supplies to needy basic school children across the island of Jamaica.
My godparent, who was also the minister of our church, he helped me. He and his wife helped myself and my sister after our dad died. Yeah.
So, is that the reason why you've been so committed to giving back?
One of the reasons. I think other reasons are my mom. My mom has always taught us to give back. I know it's the right thing to do, and honestly, I think the other reason why I'm so committed to giving back is, to be honest, my relationship with Jesus. You know, I mean, when I read the Bible, it talks about helping those that are in need. And I think it's important not just to say, because too often we say we're going to do something and we don't. So one, it's the school I grew up in. I know the need is there, the community I grew up in. I have been the recipient of people being kind to me and what was taught to me, not only through the Bible, but from the example my mom set.
Well, to be honest, it's very important to help out. I like giving back, and I love to help the poor class like myself, because I remember growing up how it was. So, you know, I know it's kind of hard back home for most parents and their kids. So, you know, I think it's a good idea, because it's something I usually do from back home before I even come. I usually try to help out with my past primary school.
I just feel like when you give back, things grow, people feel appreciative. It helps take off a lot of stress off of people, and at the same time, you can always have a great time doing work with others. Knowing that I can help out people that need materials and other items, that's really great for me.
I've been doing this for over 5 years now. I found out that my good friend, sister from another mother, that she's in charge of involving this organization, and she told us about it. And since I heard what they did, I really like what they do. So I've been helping ever since.
It's easier for us when we do that, when we start how many boys, how many girls, because how the supply comes, we have boys' bags, girls' bags, and as you know, we try to differentiate when we're packing. So this will give us a number of boys' bag, girls' bag to put in the barrel.
How long have you been a volunteer with JAMPACT?
Oh my goodness, a couple of years, 18 going on more. Yeah, so it's been a while, and we do this every year, the same time, because we love children, we have a passion, and we believe that early childhood education is the way to start. So we focus our energies on the younger ones, because we believe they are the future actually, and so we want to build their foundation, and that's where JAMPACT focus their energies on.
Yeah, well, here it is. I believe the children are our future, and it has to be that way. And since we are a little more fortunate than they are, their kids, so whatever we can do here within the diaspora in giving back, whether it be books, whether it be tablets, because the need is so much there that, hey, it's just one of those things that I have to be a part of. And when I was approached many years ago to be a partner with this, yes, I have always been doing so, and I've even gone beyond that in making sure that I do host the events, and these are the fundraising events for JAMPACT, a wonderful organization it is. Goods. Make sure that the goods are shipped. Do it if we can at at a lowest cost that we can. In the past days, we would probably totally ship it free, but as you know, things are different in the world today. So whatever we do, you know, there are a little monies involved, but we do what we can in offsetting as much as we can for them to get the cargo out in Jamaica.
We're going to pass it on to
Mr. Ralston Bay. He happens to be the warehouse manager here at Econocaribe. Econocaribe happens to be the new home of Transcontinental Shippers, where many of folks would have known me from prior. Mr. Ralston Bay.
So as warehouse manager, sir,
yes, sir.
what is it like providing the service for our people in the Caribbean diaspora?
We started out at Transcontinental. Coming from Jamaica, I know what it is like to have somebody, a big brother, a big sister, looking out for me back home. So when I came to this country and I got involved in shipping, it wasn't hard for me to get involved with organizations such as JAMPACT. So whatever I can do, or we as a team here can do to ensure packaging and shipping off on time is done, I am always on board. So it's always a pleasure for me to be a part of it.
Okay, well, thank you and keep up the great job, right?
Thank you, I appreciate it. Mr. Minot.
Mr. Minot, what's your role here?
Okay, all right, so I am the branch manager here. So as Bob said, we do whatever we can to encourage the sending back stuff to the Caribbean for persons who are less fortunate. So whatever discount, you know, we are always welcome to give that. We are on the internet, econocaribe.com or equiworldwide.com. You can find us there, and you're always welcome. We have a family setting here, so you know we look at ourselves as family. The Caribbean people, we are family. So
do you offer pickup services and door-to-door services?
Yes, we do. We offer pickup services from the boroughs and door-to-door to Guyana and Jamaica.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your commitment.
You're welcome. Always a pleasure.
All right. Mr. D'Souza, do you have any final words?
Well, just again to say that you know, I wish for JAMPACT the very best, and as you can see, we have a wonderful team here. We will be here for them for as long as we can, because what it is that they are doing is so needed that there's no way we're gonna sit back and not assist an organization such as this that is doing such a wonderful job. So kudos to the team, JAMPACT team, and to everyone that is involved with this packaging and packing here today at the facilities of Econocaribe.
Well, gentlemen, thank you very much for your continued support and service, all right?
Thank you.
I've always been passionate about giving back, whether it's this organization or another. You know, I was born and raised in Jamaica, so I know, you know, what it's like to not have everything that you need to support your education. You know, so that's why it's important for me to give back, to foster, you know, education with the children, the importance of education for the children.
Do you have any advice to people in the diaspora who are on the fence about giving back to Jamaica?
Not sure why they're on the fence, but they need to get off the fence and support the children in Jamaica who are less fortunate than most children here in the United States. They need our assistance, they need our help to become productive citizens. And I think they should just try to support a little bit more. Even if it's not a lot, cumulatively, it makes a difference.
Now, I know you also assist JAMPACT in the capacity of an entrepreneur being the owner of Natural Fountain Juices.
Yes, yes.
Please tell us about your commitment to JAMPACT with Natural Fountain.
Very, very committed, very committed. Natural Fountain has been around for the past 3.5 years. The February next year is going to be 4 years. And ever since we started Natural Fountain, we always, you know, kind of bring JAMPACT along with us. And it's never too small, it's never too big for us to put our 2 cents into helping to JAMPACT grow. Right. And that's what we do. Because the commitment to JAMPACT is our main focus. And once you have that main focus, you try to do whatever you can to see the product, to nurture the product, to bring it off into, you know, into something bigger and better.
I've been president for a year and a half, but I've been with the organization for 16 years.
And what has the experience been like leading the organization? What it's been like?
It's been great because I have a solid team that works with me. So the board consists of the treasurer, Tamisha Forrest, Vice President Naima Gregory, our education chair, currently Georgia McCarthy, formerly Angela Golding, who's here with us packing today. We also have Michael Williams, who's our membership chair. You know, just in general, I think giving back is the single most unselfish thing we do as humans. Giving back to Jamaica because that's the land of my birth, and I also realize that the need is great for undeserved kids, and so giving back is very important because we know that it's something we should do in general to help others who are less needy. And obviously, Jamaica speaks deeply to the heart of being where we come from and just fulfilling a need that exists. Simply, I would say just give back. If you can't give back in kind, in the case of school supplies that we collect, come out and help us volunteer. Every little helps, and whatever you can do to give back will be greatly appreciated, and of course the kids benefit tremendously.
Yes, it would be very, very nice if they could really help out. Because every mickle make a muckle, they would have say, back home in our old terms. Because there are a lot of kids back home who really need it. I mean, there are parents who cannot afford it. So, you know, we up here, we're more fortunate. So it would be very nice if each and everybody, if it's even one exercise book you put, it can make a difference in somebody's life.
Don't be on the fence. Get off the fence and get into the group that gives. And I want to say you don't have to, it's not how much, it's just being there. Even just coming down here and helping to pack. Because I'll say, if it wasn't for JAMPACT and Tassie, you know, we wouldn't be able to get this done so easily. So I'm grateful for them. But just for the general public, please, as Jamaicans, you know, I mean, it's home. I've spent more of my lifetime in this country than I am growing up in Jamaica, but Jamaica is home. And it is, it doesn't hurt. Trust me, it is a blessing to give back. So if you have just $1, $2, if you just have time, you know, give it. If you have prayers, we take it too. But please, I encourage everyone to give, you know. And if you want to find an organization, let me put this plug in, and no one told me to say this. If you want to find an organization that spends the pennies, everything on the kids, you don't have to worry about funds being misused, JAMPACT is that organization. You know, we know that it goes to school, and what better way also to help people to learn, right? You know, we talk about, you know, they say as opposed to giving somebody a fish, right? Teach them how to fish. What better way than having them, helping them to get an education? So please give. And if you say, I don't have time, give money to JAMPACT.
Guys, it's really a great idea to just give back to your country and just help out, because there's so much kids in there that are so in need. Like sometimes we just see the beautiful country when we go back there to visit. But if you really go down in some of these little rural areas, you see that a lot of these kids are really in need. And no matter how small the things that you give to them, they're so grateful for it. So it's a great idea to just give out and give. JAMPACT really helps those kids down there. All these here go directly to the kids.
Well, I grew up, I would say, poor, and I wish there was a JAMPACT around when I was going to school to help me and help my parents to send me to school. You know, it's been a struggle, especially parents who have, you know, more than 2 kids. You could see the joy on the parents' faces. They're very thankful when they get these supplies, because they're saying, okay, now we don't have to focus on supplies, we can focus on getting them a shoe, getting them their uniforms and things like that. So I wish there was some kind of help like this when I was growing up. So now I recognize that something like this I can give back to. So I put my energies on that. I would say stop, come see what we're doing, check out JAMPACT's website. Other organizations are doing the same thing, and you will see from the response from the children how much we have success stories on our website that you can check out to see how beneficial this is. So please donate to any organization who is giving back to Jamaica.
Our website is www.jampact.org. So that's www.jampact.org. Or Instagram is at JAMPACT Inc. JAMPACT. Promise, potential, progress.